Welcome to the first tutorial in our Next.js 2D game development series. In this series, we'll build a 2D game using the HTML Canvas API inside a Next.js app. In this first tutorial, we will set up a Next.js project, create a game component that initializes the canvas, build a game class that is responsible for game logic and drawing the game, and create a player class to handle drawing the player character and anything else related to the player, ex scoring. To get started, we'll need to create a Next.js app. We'll call it canvas-game. Next, let's create the player class. This class will be responsible for drawing the player's character and anything else related to the player, for example, scoring. It will have a few properties and methods. The image property is an image element representing the player character's avatar. The constructor method initializes a new player with default values for properties, for example, a score of 0. The draw method tells the canvas's 2D context to draw the player image. Here's what the code should look like for now. Now you'll notice I have a player.png file. That file will be provided to you via a link in the description. Next, let's create the game class. This class will be responsible for game logic and drawing the game. It will have these properties and methods. The player property represents the game player. The constructor method initializes the game with default values for properties, and the draw method draws the game on the canvas's 2D context. And here's what the game class code should look like right now. And this is the code to create the game component. And this is what your page.js file should look like. Now run the app and load it in your browser. When you do so, you should see the game header and our player character's image. In this tutorial, we set up a Next.js app for a 2D game, created a game component to manage the canvas, built a game class that is responsible for game logic and drawing the game, and added a player class that's responsible for drawing the player's character and anything else related to the player, for example, scoring. This is just the beginning. Next, we'll add keyboard controls so the player can move freely. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. Let's keep learning and growing together.